We've had situations where public funds have been used to acquire various things in the sector, and these things are constantly abandoned, and not used. So, for example, we have the customs anti-smuggling boats lying at Marina. We have had newer vessel abandoned at Oyingbo. We've had even simulators that were imported. 8-9 years, they are still in the container, sir. How can maritime stakeholders hold public office holders accountable?
It pulls back to a larger issue of governance. We're not dealing with a governance challenge. The typical way that a government runs is to recognize the difference between policy, execution, and regulation. So the minister's work is policy. The minister, well, with all due respect to Fashola, who's carrying around them flash drive of all the roads in Nigeria that he wants to construct, that's not his job. That's not his job. His job is policy. Then you have the executive agencies. So when the executive agencies know that the buck stops on their table, they're empowered to work. But when the minister is constantly interfering, so the executive agencies don't feel any responsibility. They don't feel, oh, the buck stops on my table, so I must get this done, which is what I've been calling for from a long time. In the UK, there is no way that the Minister for Secretary for Transport would be building roads. There's no way. He'll take part in the design of road projects, but that's it. At the end of which it will go to the executive agency. Just take coronavirus. All countries are showing us the head of their medical agencies. In England, it's called the chief medical officer. Where is ours? He keeps in the minister. That's not his job. It's not his job. It is the chief medical officer whose job it is to carry the burden of, or the other one in the UK called the Public Health England. The responsible officer can tell you how many masks have been imported. Now, the minister can't. So, policy and execution have blended to the point where the minister is so busy that all these things you have related, he or she has no clue. So, in order to return to proper government, we must understand that there are three key things in governance: policy, execution, and regulation.